I feel like I've had such a productive morning already. I woke up naturally around 6 a.m., which I don't know if it's still jet lag or like maybe I'm still getting used to being back on this time zone, but I just like am falling asleep earlier and waking up earlier, and it's really nice. So since I woke up so early, I went on a run, and then to cool down, I took Poppy on a quick little walk, and now I'm just showering and getting ready. It's still only 8 a.m. So I think I'm gonna try and get ready and head over to Trader Joe's and pick up a couple of things for the week. I was just having like such a great day yesterday, just having a cozy afternoon knitting, that I didn't end up going to Trader Joe's like I usually would on Sunday. But I just said I'd go today before work, and it should be pretty empty. I doubt anyone's doing grocery shopping Monday morning. I just love that. I'm loving like doing stuff in the morning lately, like whether that's, it doesn't always have to be a workout, like it could be running an errand, like going to Trader Joe's, or just like doing something around the house in the morning before work, because it's nice like not waking up just kind of like rolling onto work. Like I have time just to do something I want to do, or I have to do something that I like have to do, like I have to go to work. So yeah, it's nice, but I'm just gonna finish getting ready and pop on over to Trader Joe's. I don't need a ton. I like have everything except a salad for dinner tonight, and then I need to pick up stuff for one more recipe this week, because starting Thursday I won't be able to eat because I'm getting a colonoscopy this weekend, or I'm getting it on Friday. So like Thursday I could have breakfast, and then like I can't eat, and I just like don't want to buy a bunch of food and it go to waste. So I'm gonna cook tonight, and that will carry us through tomorrow, and then we'll make a different recipe, and that will carry us through that day. And then like I have stuff to get Henry, because obviously Henry's eating, it's just me that can't eat. But I just hate buying food and then like not using it, so I would rather like not have enough and have to like step out and go get something than like have too much and like things go to waste. But okay, I need to finish getting ready. One thing I am learning is if I run in the morning, I always need like a second breakfast. Usually before I run, I will eat something like a perfect bar, or like a protein pancake or something like smaller, but like denser as far as like protein and calories go. So, but I always notice around like 10-ish, I'm starving again. So I just made some eggs, and then also just threw in some tater tots we had left over from yesterday, because why not? But I'm sitting at my dining table today because I know I was just off for 2 weeks, but even before that, I just felt like I was in a rut, like with my work routine. And like work was just feeling just very like redundant. So I'm trying to do things to kind of switch up my routine, even though like my work isn't changing, maybe how I like feel about it or how I do it. So I'm sitting at my dining table today. I'm gonna try and do my Monday analysis here. And then I'll probably go back upstairs after lunch, but just like trying to do something to switch things up, because I feel like Mondays are the most like predictable, redundant thing, in the sense that like I wake up, I do my analysis, I share it out, I talk to the other groups, and then I have like time for one task list before I log off for the day. So we're just gonna try and switch things up today. So I'm doing coffee and second breakfast from the dining table. Also, if you didn't see my last vlog, I decorated for fall yesterday, and this candlestick holder is probably one of my favorite things. I think it's so cute. Both the candlesticks and the holder are from Home Goods, but I am just loving how fall everything is. And I do have some Gilmore Girls going on in the background. Almost through with the work day, but I had to show you guys. So on my lunch break, I finally finished my sweater, and I just washed it and let it dry. If you're a knitter and you're about to call me crazy because I washed it and dried it, just like leave me alone, okay? I don't have the patience after working on this to like hand wash it and block it. I didn't block this sweater, and it turned out fine. The real reason I didn't block it is because like I realized halfway through doing the sleeves that this sweater was just gonna be like bigger than I had anticipated. And so I wanted to wash it in hot water and dry it on high to see if it would shrink, and it did a little. But here she is. Just a fun little butter yellow sweater, and the sleeves are like massive. I didn't expect these bell sleeves to come out like this. This is like kind of the main reason I wanted it to shrink a little bit, and it did a little bit. This is probably going to be like a wear at home, like lounge around sweater in. It's like kind of comical how big it is. But I'm so excited. I finally finished it. And I just think it's so cute and I love it. And I'm so like, I made this. That's crazy. I made this sweater and she's so cute. I'm gonna try it on for y'all. Originally I wasn't because you guys will laugh at how big the sleeves are, but I'm just gonna show y'all anyway. Sorry, the lighting is horrible. It's about to like pour down rain, but here is the sweater. She is so cute. You can see now that I'm wearing it how massive these sleeves are, but it's still like really cozy, like put on over your pajamas and like have a slow morning in. You can see it up close. But I think I'm so proud of myself. Like I've made this whole entire sweater. I made the Brock Your Body chicken meatballs and tomato orzo. I'm just letting them all cook in the sauce for a little bit. And then I'm gonna put some cheese and spring mix with it. I feel like I talk about this recipe all the time, but it's literally my favorite. I probably make it at least once every 2 weeks, and I would probably make it more, but I think like Henry gets tired of it because I make it so much. But it's so good. It usually makes like 4 servings. And it's just like easy, you know? But I'm gonna let it finish cooking and plate it, and then I think Henry and I are gonna watch the Broncos game. I'm like not a football person at all. I literally don't care about football. I'm a basketball person, but now that we live in Denver, seems like the Broncos are pretty popular around here, obviously. So we're gonna watch the game tonight, and we'll see if I can get into football. Probably not, but I feel like I could be like a casual watcher, but like I will not follow the season like I do like I do basketball, you know? This looks so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that sun is bright. Whoa. Oh, good morning guys. It's Tuesday and I'm running some more morning errands today. It's a little before 8. I want to go to UPS and drop off my Newly, and then I want to stop into the grocery store and grab some Celsius because that was the one thing that wasn't at Trader Joe's yesterday, and I just figured I'd have some time to like pop in somewhere else this week. And oh my gosh, you can see how dusty my car is. Please ignore that. But yeah, just gonna try and knock those 2 out and then head back for work. I'm really sad to see this Newly go because I really liked her. I feel like I got a lot of fun pieces, but I'm like pausing it for just a couple of weeks, and then my next order is gonna be like some dresses for like 2 weddings I have back to back, and I'm going home, so I'm getting some fun pieces for that too, because I'm sure I'll like see friends and stuff and like go out while I'm home. But yeah, I slept in this morning. I like woke up at probably like 6:45, 7, which I think is the latest I've woken up since we've gotten back from our trip. And I went to bed at like 10 last night, so that kind of tracks. I kind of liked the early morning wake up though. I mean, I don't want to wake up at like 5 a.m. every day, but I really liked when I woke up at 6, even 6:30. I just liked having a little more time in the morning. So I might try and make a more conscious effort to keep doing that. But all right, we got to make quick of our time. Let's go run our errands. It is like almost lunchtime, like 45 minutes to lunch, and I'm just trying to finish up one to-do list. I've been doing some like audits on some projects that like my team is responsible for that like other teams use too, but I've just been doing some audits on it and make sure like everything we have is like what we need, if that makes sense. I don't have any meetings till this afternoon. I have one with a teammate. We're like working on a dashboard together, and frankly I haven't done much on it yet, which I feel kind of bad about, but like just coming back, there's just been other priorities like fighting for my attention. So I'm hoping at this meeting like I can see what she has done, and then I can kind of decide like what my action plan moving forward is. And then I'm gonna do a little more auditing this afternoon. This is like a chiller day, which I'm really grateful for because yesterday felt kind of crazy. And I just still feel like I'm kind of catching up, honestly, but I'm thankful for the light meeting day for sure. I don't really talk a lot about what I do. I feel like I've done a couple of like snippets in vlogs where I talk about like what my job is and like what day to day looks like. If that is something you guys would be interested like learning more about, let me know. But I don't want to like bore any of you. So yeah, just let me know. But I'm gonna try and get through a couple more audits and then break for lunch because I'm experiencing some like major screen fatigue, and then I'm planning on walking on my walking pad this afternoon. Because I've just noticed I'm a better person when I walk after I eat lunch. It's just the truth. Okay, it is lunchtime now, and I feel so annoying saying this because I feel like everyone and their mother is talking about like getting more protein and like eating 150 grams of protein a day, and that's great. Like, I'm not shitting on them. I just feel like this is like the newest like food trend or whatever, but I think there is some merit to it because just for fun, I started trying to pay attention to like how much protein I was actually consuming, and I'm like maybe getting 60 grams a day, and like that's on a good day, and I just feel like my body needs more. And I feel like I used to be better about it because I used to use a lot of protein powder, but then I found that whey protein like really messes with my stomach. Like, that was one of the big things that caused a lot of like bloating and indigestion. But I have since been introduced to clear protein, which, depending on where you get it, clear protein is either like a plant protein or a whey protein isolate. And so I did some reading, and apparently like whey protein isolate is like stripped of a lot of like the lactose and like dairy enzymes that make whey protein like hurt a lot of people's stomach. So I thought I would give it a shot again because it was so much easier to eat more protein when I could consume protein powder, and I've kind of just like sworn it off for like a year and a half. But we're gonna try again today. I bought these little like single serve clear protein packs at Target. This brand had really good reviews, and I like that they came in single serve, so I wouldn't have to buy one of those like big tubs to try it out. But it's whey protein isolate, it's strawberry kiwi flavor. There's 20 grams of protein in it. I have no idea how good this is gonna taste. I also have no idea if it's gonna mess with my stomach, but we're gonna try. Because if I figure out clear protein doesn't mess with my stomach, that's great. Like, I feel like I've been terrified of protein powder for so long now because it used to hurt my stomach, but let's put it to the test. I'm just gonna put her in some water. I would usually use a blender bottle, but I don't know where they are. Well, I can smell the strawberry kiwi. Okay. I might have put too much water in this. You can see she's definitely a little green color. All right, we're gonna try it. Ooh, that's not bad. It's definitely like it's flavored. It's not like sparkling water or something that has like a hint of flavor. Like, it's definitely strawberry kiwi flavor, but it's not like super strong. Like, I don't feel like I'm eating like candy or something. It's just like, it feels like I'm drinking juice. It's pretty good. Are we going that way?
more project in here.
Good morning, guys. It is now Wednesday. Couple updates to give you. One, feeling a lot better. Not feeling as like run down and sicky as I was yesterday. So I think I just needed to like chill out. Two, never had a stomach issue yesterday with the clear protein. So I'm gonna drink it again today. There's a different flavor and make sure it wasn't just a fluke, but like very promising that I had no bloating or anything yesterday. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just like ran up both flights of stairs. I woke up full intention on going for a run. Like woke up early, made some protein pancakes, drank half a Celsius, and then as I was putting on my running clothes, realized my hips and my back are really, really sore. I think that's a combination of just like walking a ton on my walking pad yesterday. And then I also did like a strength thing with heavier weights. Even though it was only 20 minutes, like I feel like I'm just a little sore. And I don't feel like making myself more sore from running. So I'm either gonna run later today or do it tomorrow instead, but I think I'm just gonna try and like stretch and walk today. But with that, since I'm not running, I now have like an hour before I need to log on. So we're gonna try and slick back my hair because I feel like I still haven't quite mastered this, and it would be really handy if I did for days like this when like my hair just like doesn't look good. And even in a clip, I feel like it just looks chaotic. So we're gonna try, and you guys are gonna help me through it. My hands, just gonna kind of comb through my hair. I don't want it like sopping wet because then I look like a rat. I'm just like trying to tame some of the frizzies a little bit. Like one of my issues with my slick back is like I don't have a boar bristle brush, but my curly brush has boar bristles in it. So I'm just gonna use this. It's probably not the best idea, but here we go. Okay, of course using some of this. Okay, just gonna comb it through. I try and focus around like my ears and also at the base of my neck, because like those are where the frizzies come out that like really bother me when I'm trying to do a slick back. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Just smoothing everything out. I don't know why, I feel like my slick backs look better when I was blonde because you had like that fun little dimension when I had it brushed smooth, and now that my hair is all brown, don't get me wrong, love my hair now, but I feel like it's just not as fun. Okay, since my hair is thick, I'm gonna like tie off with a ponytail first. Okay, I feel like that doesn't look horrible. It's like, okay, I have it secured now, but somehow my bun always just looks like so insane. So I'm wondering if I should just clip it. Wait, does that look bad? I can't tell. Hang on, let me use my phone to look at the back of my hair. Wait, that doesn't look horrible. Right? Maybe? I'm like still seeing frizzies, but I think it's because right now I'm like super backlit, like the sun is coming in from the window, so it's highlighting everything. I feel like this doesn't look horrible. By the way, I think y'all saw last night when I filmed, but we moved the dining table to be like long instead of like coming out this way. And I think I really like it. I feel like it makes the space look a little bigger. I feel like it might be too empty, but eventually I want to get 2 bar stools right there. I'm just kind of waiting for someone on Facebook Marketplace that I like. And also I think like a fun rug would be nice to kind of like split up the room. But I think I like it better this way. I think it looks really nice. And it just feels like there's so much room here. We are gonna have a little chat while I make an omelet for lunch because I am just having a really weird week. I feel like I've been up and down mentally every day, and I'm getting like mental whiplash from being like so good and then like not good at all. Is my camera tilted? And I did in fact just cry in a one-on-one with my manager, which I do not recommend, but I am very lucky that like I literally have the best manager in the world. I truly think of him as a friend too. That has not always been my experience with my managers. Frankly, if this happened at my last job, I would have died that I cried in a meeting with my manager. And I've just been having like a really hard week, honestly, since I've been back, because I feel like I should have come back like from PTO. I took 2 weeks off. And I should have come back like super refreshed, like ready to go. And I've just been like anything but that. I'm lacking motivation. I'm not engaged. Like I'm doing honestly the bare minimum, which is not me. Like I really enjoy my job. And usually I don't have like a ton of issues just like motivating myself. And it's just been really frustrating because I'm like hit with this imposter syndrome, like, you're not doing enough. Like, what are you even doing here if you're feeling like this? Like, you don't deserve to be here, which are all just like horrible thoughts to have. And it's making me like really sad that I'm feeling this way. But part of the reason I cried during my one-on-one is my boss was like, how are you doing? And I was like, I'm okay. And he was like, just okay. And then I kind of just like fell out, which I'm lucky to have a relationship with my manager that I can just do that and like not spiral after that. I just cried in front of my manager because he's really just the best. All that to say, if I have been portraying the image that like I'm great and everything is fine, today is a really hard day and all I want to do is curl up in bed and cry some more. But I have work to do and I have people depending on me to get my work done. And while I am thankful, my manager was like, take some time if you need it, because once again, he's literally the best. We are going to carry on and just go about today, because I understand sometimes, like if you're feeling like this, sometimes you just got to feel it and get through it. But I honestly think today I'm going to feel worse if I don't get some things done for work. So I'm choosing today what's going to make me feel better. And today that's getting some work done. But that's not always the case. And sometimes you do just need to take a mental health day and lay in bed and rot. I just don't think that is what's going to serve me today. So we're not doing that. So I'm just trying to cook up these scrambled eggs really quick because I've got like 20 minutes in between meetings right now. And I'm probably just going to eat this during my second meeting. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I have hard days too, even though I have like the coolest job in the entire world, I think, and I have a wonderful team. And sometimes I beat myself up that like if I'm having an off day, like I don't deserve to feel that way because of how fortunate I am. But I'm just saying, like, it's okay to feel like that sometimes, because I'm definitely feeling it today and I'm probably going to cry at least 2 more times today. And that's just days sometimes, honestly. Believe me that there is nothing I would rather do than just either get on my couch and work from the couch or even work in bed, because I am just in like such a slump. But I just know even like 20 minutes on my walking pad is gonna make me feel better. And so that is what we were gonna do. I also opened my screen window so I can just like get some fresh air in here. It's a little hot, so like I don't really want to walk outside, but I might go for another walk once the sun sets and it's a little cooler, because I know that will feel like amazing. But I'm just going to set up my walking pad and just try and get some movement in, because I know it'll make me feel better. I also just want to say that this queen has not left my side all day. It's so crazy to me how sometimes she can just tell when I'm not having a good day or not feeling well. And the minute I'm on the couch or in the bed, she is like right up next to me. But my little angel, my little snuggle buddy. Since this vlog has basically just been like a stream of consciousness, I'm just continuing with it. I am done with work. And now I need to decide what I'm doing with the rest of my night. The theme is we're just doing things that make Payton happy. So that will definitely include washing my hair. I haven't decided if I want to blow it out or not, and I can't tell if that will make me feel better or worse. And then I'm also trying to decide is, do I go to that yarn store tonight that I wanted to go to yesterday but just like wasn't feeling up to it? Because it would make me happy, but I'm also like, am I up for leaving the house? I don't really know. Depending on when Henry gets home, I might be able to sweet talk him into taking me. But that's a big if, and also I don't want to put that on him because he's had a long day. But those are my options. And also the thing is like if I'm in a shower, I don't really want to go back out again after I shower. So if I'm gonna go to the yarn store, I should go like now. Or not now, but like soon-ish. Which Henry should be home soon-ish, so I don't know. Having a bit of decision fatigue. Also, I want to read tonight. I've been reading, what is it called? The Shield of Sparrows. I'll put a picture of it on the screen whenever I find it. And I feel like it got a lot of hype when it came out a couple of months ago. Like Beach Reads and Bubbly talked about it. Some other books influencers I follow talked about it. And I'm about 50% in, and it just like really hasn't captivated me. Like I'm reading it hoping something will happen, but nothing's really happening yet. So I don't know if this is like a slow burn thing, but I'm gonna finish it because I'm already 50% now. I'm not just gonna like not finish it, but it's like not grasping me like all these reviews made me think it would. But I do want to read tonight and either watch Gilmore Girls or if Henry has time, watch Slow Horses with Henry. All right, the results are in, and by that I mean I've made a decision. I think I'm just gonna stay here for the night and go to the yarn store either on Friday or later this week as just, or like weekend, as just like a little happy for myself. My arm is getting tired from holding that tripod, oh my gosh. So I think I'm just gonna sit here, do an everything shower. If I feel up to it after the shower, I will blow out my hair. It's a very touch and go situation. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna hunker down here for the rest of the day. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese for dinner, and just watch some Gilmore Girls and read and just be cozy because I feel like that's what I need and that is what's gonna make me happy. So I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I know this was like so all over the place, chaotic, like word vomit chatty vlog, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love getting to hang out with you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna be vlogging this weekend. We have a lot of fun stuff planned this weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.